A local special election to fill a state house seat in the legislature is costing taxpayers over $250,000, and the winner of that race will only serve a 9-month term.
ABC 7's Ray Collins has a closer look at the cost and the three candidates.
A lot of attention is going into a race for a term that lasts only about 9 more months.
So once a person's elected on February 13th, if they choose to run for re-election, they will be turning right around and doing that process again, because this seat will be back on the ballot again later in 2018.
Alex Miller resigned 6 months into her 2-year term, and this special election's not cheap either.
We estimated $350,000.
So you have 3 candidates all making their first run for political office, all with very different reasons as to why they're running.
Well, Ray, I really want to see libertarian representation in the state house here in Florida.
Well, this is a district I grew up in, so the opportunity to give back is something I so much look forward to.
I want to make sure that I represent the people of Sarasota.
Each candidate also has particular issues they'd like to pursue. Democrat and attorney Margaret Good says she is fed up with government.
For years, they have ignored the will of the people and instead have favored corporations and special interests, and I'm going to change that.
Republican realtor James Buchanan, who is also son of area Congressman Vern Buchanan, says if you like Governor Rick Scott, you'd like him.
Rick Scott's done an amazing job over the last 7 years. There's a lot of work left to do, but if we continue on his program, I think that's the right direction.
Libertarian and marketing company owner Allison Foxall says her biggest issue is government deregulation, and that starts with occupational licenses.
We are the most burdensome state regarding licensing in the entire union. We regulate over 325 businesses and professions.
Foxall and Buchanan are both from this area. Good says she was raised outside the state, but seems reluctant to admit it. Listen. Where are you from? Did you say where you're from?
Well, so my father is a 4th-generation Floridian from Central Florida, just south of Ocala, in a small town called Ocklawaha.
And where were you raised?
I was raised in South Carolina and Georgia.
And Buchanan has his own way of avoiding questions he doesn't like. We asked him why he initially turned down the chance for debates and then changed his mind. Why were you reluctant to get involved with debates at first?
Well, I wanted to spend time in the district one-on-one with the constituents. For me, that's what it's all about.
Buchanan's campaign later issued a statement to us, clarifying his answer, saying the reason he changed his mind about not doing debates, he says, at this point, I think it's important for the voters to understand the differences between my opponents and me. Foxall's answers were straightforward, but she just suffered from some bad timing.
And I look forward to being their next state house representative.
In Sarasota, Ray Collins, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.